Day after FOMC reaction rip up 2223. We've got incoming catalysts at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before I go to the charts, I'm going to cover 5 keys for trading after the FOMC rally. I'm Digital Micro. Thanks again for stopping by. We do day trading for an ROI payout here. No trade recommendations. It's just a trade journal. We're going to go over supply, demand, market structure, price action, and order flow. Let's get to it. The 5 keys for trading after the FOMC rally. Number 1, stay informed, especially when we've got these catalysts, pre-market news, catalyst 1, number 2, initial balance. 2, have a plan. You need to know your entry and exit points, and more importantly, write them down, journal them. Have a trade strategy in place on how you're going to respond to market conditions. Be prepared. Number 3, be flexible. The market can be super unpredictable, like we all know, and things may not go as planned. So just get ready to adjust and make changes. Number 4 is a big one, emotions. Keep them in check. They cloud. We all know that. It's all about psychology. You don't want poor trading decisions. So stay calm, in your zone, stick to your plan. And then, of course, it shouldn't be last, but maybe the cornerstone of any trade plan is managing the risk. So however you're going to do it, write it down, have a plan. So that may be stop losses in your head or in your journal or a hard stop, but do it. Manage the risk. So in conclusion, FOMC day after can be really a profitable opportunity, but you've got to have the discipline, the prep, and an understanding of what's going on. So let's get to the charts. 24 hours. So the first thing is this FOMC day had an upthrust, Delta 121 with the red arrow, and we went and pierced, most importantly, the upper Bollinger Band. That's not going to happen frequently during the year, so that's notable. Overnight pivot here, marked with the red line coming in right around 68.3, and we have the Powell anchored VWAP at 60. 3 EMA 55, and this market profile structure I've marked off. Stay tuned at the end where I give that in depth on why and how I got that. And then this red line is the FOMC initial balance high. That's an important level within this zone. So that's coming in at 45.3. Underneath all that is the prior RTH open and the January month-end levels. Basically, what we've got is a very big spike-up structure with the order flow below, strength of the hits. You can see we've got the right color and it's above 0, but it's definitely less than we had in the earlier days in January with this stronger hits. As far as the pace goes, yeah, there was green and it was large, second largest of the year. Let's go to the next chart for a little bit better perspective and context for day trading, the 120. Okay, here we've got the 120 minute for a little more day trading context. I'll start with the order flow because the strength of the hits are definitely diminishing here. Cumulative delta is still a lagging thing, and it's green and it's strong, but I'm going to really watch the strength of the hits because this is telling me here we've got to watch the news, we've got to watch the initial balance and see how much green or not red and above 0 we get to keep this rally alive. I think it's suspect, like I said. So what I'm looking at here is this bracket. We have what? About 7 candles of bracket and Globex here going into Thursday before the pre-market news hits. And it's all around this overnight pivot. So a lot above that's traded, and you can see the candle wicks below. So it seems to me there's more buying pressure to keep it above because of these candle wicks. But other than that, I'm just going to be flexible, patient, and open, all in cash right now after 7 sequences. If they're going to give me a bracket, I'm going to work it, and it's just going to be reduce my targets. And the brackets have been working best in Asia, not Europe. So I'm sitting on hands now, waiting for, again, the next big pivot, and that catalyst pivot is the news event, 8:30 Eastern Standard. Next chart. Okay, my friend, the money chart, the Renko-Keltner. So one thing about this is I didn't follow the rules, which is don't get trading when you've got diddle in the middle with the red line on the Keltners, because there's, just to zoom out here, the lower Keltner's coming in at 59.3, upper at 77.7, but price isn't doing anything. But like I said earlier, we've got a bracket on the overnight pivot, and you can see here Asia, lots of bracketing here. That's where I participated. Then Europe opens up, and that time zone pivot takes upwards. And we had 500 delta at the top here, and on the Asia top, same 500 and change delta. So currently we're right here at the overnight pivot, and that's why I'm not doing anything here. Down here, order flow, we had one section of Europe where just literally all demand, no supply. I expect that to be changing though. So that's it for this chart. I want to go to the next chart and talk about structure on the market profile, because order flow structures means a lot, and it should be included always in my trading plan, and that's why I'm including it in this video journal. So here we are. This is the market profile for structure, and I want to really go over this FOMC day, because right now, Thursday, you can see it's a very truncated, very stubby type profile here, and you can see this ONP overnight pivot. So this is, again, this bracket. No one wants to do anything. So again, this trader short level, this is the single print level, and that is, again, 58.1 down to 40.9. So my question is, are you going to build a house with a foundation of toothpicks? Because that's what this single prints are doing. They're giving you a real shaky foundation. So if we were going to mean revert lower, then this would be the zone. And again, I've marked off the FOMC initial balance zone. That's a target, 45.3, possibly happening. And we're way down here below on the prior RTH open. Not sure there's enough juice on the selling, but I will say this. As far as this overnight action in Globex, any longs up here got to be getting tired. And I'm figuring the shorts, they've already covered a lot because they've got hammered in the Wednesday RTH. So that's all I've got on this. Take care, use risk management, and don't forget to journal. Aloha.